Trauma is a very, very big word. Trauma, we used to say trauma about some sexual abuse, about some nature accidents, right? Some accident on the road, all those we call trauma. What is trauma? Trauma is an experience that not have an ability to get the answer on the place, to get expressed on the same moment. Okay? So the trauma is like an energy that locked in our body. It could be an energy of fear, of cry that we wanted to express, an energy of sadness, big sadness, a grief, okay? An energy of every energy that we don't express on the same event, we like in trauma, because it's inside our body and we don't express it. When we have a stressful situation, it can be a sexual situation, it can be a physical situation, a physical fall, hurt, okay, a surgery to our body, we have trauma, okay? Why? Because we don't use to express our feelings. We don't use to get expression of our fear, our madness, our anger, our sadness in the same moment it happens. We take it with ourselves and we go with it till the time that we can open and to talk about it. When we have trauma, the fight, flight, freeze effect is activated. What is this effect? If we have a gorilla now to go from outside to here, we will act in three ways. Or we fight it, or we flight, like we run away, or we freeze in the same place that we are. Okay, so this effect is coming from our body in order to protect ourselves. Okay, this is a protective system. When something happens in our life, it could be an accident, it could be a sudden death of someone close, it can be a sexual abuse, it can be name it. Yes, we have a lot of accident here, building collapse and earthquake and tsunami. So we are in the situation of fear of something for our lives. So our body reacts like or to run from it, or to fight with it, or to freeze. So this energy, the freezing energy, or the fighting energy, which is fire, or the flight energy, yes, like to flight, to go from situations if I don't like it. So we have the pattern of it every time that we have some fear for our lives. Okay? This is something that our body remembers. The cells remember the traumas, the big events when we have some life fear for our lives. Another thing that happens with trauma is sometimes when our body is very, very suffering, what our soul is doing is to get out of the body. Get out of the body and to feel like disconnected, okay? Disconnected from the body. First of all, because we don't want to feel the pain. We don't want that our body will experience this pain. So our soul is choose to disconnect. And this disconnection sometimes remember this feeling, we remember it in ourselves. So anytime now when we have some experience that someone wants to hurt us, we will just disconnect, or someone say to us words that hurt us, we also make a wall, we will disconnect from him. Why? Because sometime in the past we have trauma, we have this disconnection. So we can do a couple of things with people who have trauma. First of all, we need to talk about what is trauma and to make this word not so big, because we can make the experience in our lives be more easy. Okay, we need to learn how to express our feelings, how to express what we feel every moment in our life to people that we meet. And if we have some stressful situations, we need to learn how to talk about it, how to release this energy from our body, and we have some techniques how to do it. Okay? Second, we need to connect the person to himself again. Okay, sometimes this disconnection that we have between the body and the soul, we need to put together the body and the soul, because we need to be whole. And we can do it by going back to the situation that we have the event and to make a correction there. Okay, it all happens in our imagination in a deep release. Okay, and I do it here in the treatments, so we can go back to this situation and to start release this disconnection and to connect the person to himself. And the third thing that we're doing is to making a balance in the fight, flight, freeze elements, okay, in this system, because if we are continuing to be stressful and to feel that every second something bad is going to happen to us, if we feel that life is not safe, because sometimes we have a trauma, we have some event that hurted our life, so we will live our life in stress, and it's not healthy, you know. So we need to make a balance, and the balance is in the second chakra and in the sexual chakra, and we do it energetically, and we do it in all kinds of exercises to be more balanced in our reactions. Okay, so I hope that those words about trauma, about what person that have trauma feels, make you understand more in this world. If you had a trauma, if someone that you know deals with trauma, you can talk to me, you can write to me. Okay, you can write to me here in the comments, and I will see how can I help you, maybe an exercise, maybe a treatment. Okay, so trauma can be healed. It's something that's very important for me to say to you. Even if it's a big trauma for a soldier that heard like a lot of booms and his best friend died in a war, even if it's sexual trauma, even if it's a car accident suddenly, if it is a death of someone close, trauma can be healed. Okay, it's a process, but it can be healed. This is my most important message. So I hope you are more optimist with this, and I wait here for you for the next video. I love to speak with you, to share with you my energy, my experience, and I will see you in the next videos. Love you so much.